Times Now gets you the exclusive details of the IPL betting report. The report states Gurunath Meiyappan was betting, but however no links to match fixing has been established. Meanwhile, former BCCI boss N. Srinivasan has been given a clean chit. There are serious allegations against the IPL chief Sundaraman. On the other hand, Rajasthan Royals owner Raj Kundra has been indicted. We get you all the details.
I have with me Justice Mukul Mudgal himself. Sir, today when the report was handed over to the petitioner and also to be made public, now the information is in public domain, the names are in public domain, sir. And certain people like Srinivasan has been given a clean chit, sir, where the petitioner himself is saying that no clean chit has been given to him so far. So the fact that...
Actually, you can read the report and draw your own conclusions. This is a matter to be determined by the Honorable Supreme Court. So I am not in a position to say anything. My report is under consideration of the Supreme Court. Parties may have handed over copies, but still, report is not final. It depends on what the Honorable Supreme Court decides.
There are certain other names that has been established that yes, they were in touch with the bookies where either Raj Kundra or for that matter Meiyappan's name was there, sir. As far as Srinivasan's role is concerned, could that be further investigated?
I cannot say. It's entirely up to the Honorable Supreme Court.
Sir, and wouldn't the revelation that now that the entire report is in public domain would perhaps be more damning for the cricket fraternity?
I don't think any cleansing is damaging to any body or any authority. Nothing. It's always good for the system. And kindly wait what the Honorable Supreme Court does.
Just my last question to you, sir, that since the names of the non-players have been revealed so far, sir, shouldn't the name of the players must also come out into public domain?
Well, you are now asking me to tread on the jurisdiction of the Honorable Supreme Court. They have taken a conscious decision. Wait till 24th. You will get the answers.
Thank you so much, sir. That was Justice Mukul Mudgal rightly saying that we must have faith in the Supreme Court and the judiciary, and they are going to take the final call as to whether at all the names of the players should be revealed or not. With camera person Jitin Rana in New Delhi, Samya Kapoor.
Well, all those who have been found guilty will be definitely action will be taken against them. And now that Mr. Srinivasan has been cleared, Meiyappan and Raj Kundra, whatever the courts have found, action will be taken against them. But regarding Mr. Srinivasan, if he is cleared and if there is anything, let us wait for the final report from the Supreme Court, no? Let me get the report in hand, then I will be able to give you a proper answer. I cannot say what you are telling me without going through the report. It will be too early for me to comment on anything without having the report in my hand. If Mr. Sundaraman or anybody has been found guilty of doing anything wrong, BCCI will not spare anybody. Let us not do this trial through media. Let the court say that he has been found XYZ guilty, then board will come into action, but let us not do this trial through media. See, some members have expressed their view that why action is not being contemplated against Sundaraman, for which I need to know exactly what wrong has he done. Without that, I cannot take action against anybody without confirming the wrongdoing.
Bindu, Meiyappan has been named and he has been released, but tell me what you have to say about this.
I have to just say that we've suffered 1.5 years, we've suffered, our reputation has suffered. Meiyappan was loved by everybody in Chennai, I was loved by everybody in India. We were treated like criminals, like we've done something wrong. I've been shouting from rooftops, I've been telling you from day one we've not done anything. But it was our words against everybody else. The media already said guilty, 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 guilty. They showed links from where to where to where, and it was already, our trial was already finished. I thought we are finished. We have nothing. How do we get out of this? It will take 20 years. After 15-20 years in Bombay High Court, we'll get a clean chit, and I'll say acquitted. When I'm old, before I die, I'll tell my children. But my birthday present of my father, who's just coming in 2 days, has already come through the Supreme Court. Thank God. I think the enemies, the same people who started this case, went to the Supreme Court. Thank you for going there, and the truth has prevailed.
But there will still call records.
To hell with it. I've never said we not bet. I've never said that ever. But there's no fixing, there's nothing wrong. I knew this is against Srinivasan. It was a Srinivasan fight. They wanted to get him out. And I don't even know Srinivasan. I don't care if he's in the BCCI. But we suffered. We were on the way. We were the link to get to him. They didn't get to him, so that fight is over. And we are free.
Cover up the corruption is also a corruption. My senior counsel Harish Salve argument base is on that line, that cover up the corruption is also a corruption. और जो इस रिपोर्ट के छोटे से जो भी सबमिशन है उसमें ये प्रूव्ड हो गया है कि इंडिविजुअल 3 चाहे जो भी हो उनके हर इलीगल एक्ट को श्रीनिवासन इंक्लूडिंग बीसीसीआई के कुछ ऑफिशियल्स के नॉलेज में था, लेकिन उन लोगों ने कोई एक्शन नहीं लिया। और इसका मतलब है कि वो सारे गलत कामों के अगर जितने जिम्मेवार गलत काम करने वाले हैं उतने ही जिम्मेवार श्रीनिवासन।
Well, as far as Mr. Srinivasan is concerned, there were never any allegations against him. And, there was no allegation of match fixing or betting was against him. So, this was very clear from day one. As far as others are concerned, against whom the allegations were there, like Raj Kundra or maybe Meiyappan and others. So that, I think, let's wait for the observation of the Supreme Court on 24th of November. Then only we will be commenting about it, because the Supreme Court has got the full report. They will go through the report. Then there may be counter arguments also. After that, what Supreme Court says, we will see.
What about Raj Kundra being in touch with the bookies? How are you reacting to that?
Well, I mean, committee must have given, some report about Raj Kundra being in touch with bookies, or maybe Gurunath in touch with bookies, or I believe, Sundar Raman is also being shown on that. All these things should be left to the Supreme Court to decide.
Do you agree finally that Srinivasan now, is it a clean chit, do you think?
No, where is the question of clean chit? There was no allegation against him from the day one. So there's no question of any clean chit being given or not being given, because there were no allegations against him.